What's up everybody, Mike Collier with Midlife Fitness here. It's been 1 month since I started cutting to try to get down to 10% body fat, so it's time for an update video. Here we go. Maybe a little bit light. So my body fat percentage is 21.4, my bone mass is 8.0, body water is 57.3, and my BMI is 28.2. So I think according to that, some scales have me at obese. All right, so we're gonna do some before shots. So here's a front view at 21 point, whatever that was. So you can see I still got a little this here I gotta get rid of on the sides. Upper back's pretty good, but gotta lose right here. Right in this lower back is where me and most other dudes All right, and today I'm at 213.2, 20.6% body fat, 8.0% bone mass, 57.9% body water, and 27.3 BMI. So that's where I'm at today, 15 days after my initial weigh-in. And I'll go over the differences and all that stuff in a second. Alright, so time to flex. So in my first weigh-in I was at 219, just over 219 and 21% body fat. Now 15 days later I'm down 6 pounds, and this is the front shot here. And let's go to the back shot. Alright, and this is the back shot. Alright, do a quick weigh-in. Wait for this to calibrate to me. Alright, so today I'm at 209.8. We're at 20.1% body fat, 8% bone density, 58.3% water, and 26.9% BMI. So that's where we're at. Let's do some progress photos in the mirror. Okay, we'll do some update photos. Today is Wednesday, August 29th. So we're 3 weeks in. This is what it looks like. So, let's switch up here. My obliques are coming in, my serratus a little bit. So that's what it looks like from the front at 20.1% body fat. And then do a back shot. All right, here's a back shot. Still got this. This will be the last to go, I'm pretty sure. So this is at 20.1 and 209 pounds. All right, we will get this set up for me. Again, I'm 6'2", 45 years old. 1-0 out here. Jump on. So today I'm at 207.2. So 19.7% body fat, which is not accurate, and I'll talk about that after this. My bone mass is going down, 7.9% bone mass, 58.6% body water, and 26.6 BMI. So that's where we're at in the weight department today. 1 month from when we started. All right, Time to pose. Let's do some progress photos. So here's a front shot. All right, back shot. So these are starting to go. All right, everybody. So it's been 1 month since I started cutting. So I started on August 8th at 219.7 pounds and 21.4% body fat. The first week I adjusted my macros a little bit. I dropped 1.5 pounds, so I was down to like 218. I wanted to be a little more aggressive than that, so then I switched my macros up again, dropping my carbs and increasing my proteins. So by mistake, what I ended up doing was getting myself into a ketogenic diet. I wasn't trying to do that, happened by accident. I didn't know a ton about the ketogenic diet at that time. I just wanted to reduce my carbs and lean up faster. But after adjusting my macros, I ended up at a 5% carbs, 35% protein, and 60% fat. Does that add up? I think so. So anyway, so that's really close to a ketogenic diet. It's probably a little bit, my fat should be higher, I guess, for a traditional keto diet. But it's pretty close. So anyway, I dropped 1.5 pounds in the first week, and then once I started that keto diet, I just kind of embraced it, since I figured, well, I'm kind of doing it anyway, so let's give it a shot and see how it is. I had a buddy that actually did it for a couple weeks and had good results. He lost like 10 pounds. So anyway, so in the first week, the first 2 weeks that I started doing it, I dropped 10 pounds. And then I just finished up my third week of keto and dropped another like 3 pounds. So in the 3 weeks of doing keto, I've dropped like 13 pounds, or right around there. So it's going pretty well. The first week was kind of rough. It's a big change for anybody that's tried it before or has done some research or knows about it. You're really reducing your carbs down to right around 20 grams a day, and then you're upping your fats. And then it depends on who you listen to, but they say you don't want to get a lot of excess protein, but I still want to keep lean muscle mass, so my protein's a little higher than it normally would be on a regular keto diet, because I have different goals. So anyway, the first week was pretty rough. You feel like you can't eat anything. I was walking through the grocery store, and just looking at every label and just realizing how much carbs are in food. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Carbs and sugar, which I think is the other big thing, is you're not only reducing your carbs, you're reducing your sugar. I'm probably down to maybe between 2 and 4 grams of sugar a day, if that. That's way less than my carbs. So anyway, but then after you get over that initial like shock, like I feel like I can't eat anything, then you have to start focusing on what you can eat. And what I could eat was hamburgers, bacon, cheese, all that good stuff and normally I wouldn't eat stuff like that. Like I'd be eating lean meats, like lean steaks, chicken, and stuff like that. But you need to get that higher fat content, because that's where you're getting your energy from. So you should be eating like fatty steaks and fish and stuff like that. So I can get behind that. So it's once I realized what I actually could eat, then it got a lot better. I mean, there's still things like alcohol I totally cut out, and we'll talk about that in another video. I tried it like twice, and wasn't great. But anyway, so I've had really good results from it. I'm going to keep doing it and see how it goes. So anyway, so my last weigh-in was September 6th, and I weighed in at 207.2 pounds and 19.7% body fat. So down a little over like 12.5 pounds from the start. So a month, 12.5 pounds in a month. And body fat wise, and this is what I realized, according to my scale, I'm down like a little over like 2% body fat, which I thought wasn't really right. When I the way that I feel and I think that I look, I shouldn't be at 19%. So I questioned it, and I realized that those scales they could vary quite a bit. They're not totally 100% accurate. There's a lot more accurate ways to test body fat. So I stuck with the same measurement. So using the electric, again, kind of like a scale. But I go to 2 different gyms, and they have a body fat tester at each of those gyms. So I tested myself at those 2 gyms. So I've been testing my body fat between 3 different devices. And my home scale has me at 19%, and then the other 2 scales have me at either 14.6 or 14.7. So, and I don't know if those are too low. I'm probably right in the middle there somewhere, but I know that 19's high. So, it'd be nice if I just can believe the gym scales and just go with those and just say that I'm at 14 and I'm more than halfway there. But I don't know. Once I get down more, maybe I will invest in a more accurate test. But for now, I think it's a good indicator. But just so you know, just a lesson to you, those home scales, don't always trust them. I think it's good for the weight, but for the body fat percentage, it's a little off. If a scale is off like 1 or 2 pounds on your weight, that's not a big deal. But if it's off like 1 or 2 or 3% on a body fat tester, that's kind of a huge deal. Me being at 207 pounds now and at 19% body fat, for me to lose another like 9% body fat according to that scale and get down to 10, I'm going to be way underweight. I'm going to be like 180-ish probably, which is too small, I think, for me. So anyway, so that is the 1 month update. I will do another one here, probably like in another couple weeks or a month, and see how it goes. It depends on my progress. And if you have any comments or suggestions, any advice on keto, because I'm new to it, any advice on more accurate body fat scanners, then leave it in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe so that you can get the updates when they come in. And that's it. So it's been good so far, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.